to another episode of Pots and Pans for Family Hands. My name's Judy, I'm the dietitian, and I'm joined by my sous chef, Michelle. So today we're going to do a traditional childhood favorite food, adults too, ramen noodles. But we're gonna bump it up a notch. We're gonna add protein, we're gonna sneak in a ton of vegetables, and what would be better on a cold day than a nice brothy soup that's high protein and nutritious.
I love soup on cold days.
It really nourishes you and it makes you feel full. So there's two ways to do the ramen, and we do it the old-fashioned way where we smash them. You can put them in whole, and then we're going to cook them for a minute or so and add, we got 2 eggs, we're scrambled in a cup, we're gonna drop that in, and then we're gonna add some chicken for the protein. We're gonna add frozen peas, we're gonna sneak that in.
Right.
We're going to add something that you may not be familiar with, but it's tofu.
See, I've never really eaten tofu a lot.
So tofu is unique in that it takes on the flavor of whatever it's cooked with. So I did bake this tofu and I put ranch seasoning. So who doesn't like ranch seasoning?
Okay.
And it is kind of crispy, kind of chewy. It's high protein and it's delicious. So if you get a chance, try to sneak in tofu.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to do this?
Sure.
All right, I will give you the honors.
Okay.
And then you can just add it there. Is that hot?
No,
Okay.
no, the lid is not hot.
And watch it, little packets in there. You don't want to throw that in the water.
Oh no, I see it.
It's like searching for a prize. Here's the second one. And then you could add the flavor packet. It's very, very salty. So if you just want to add one, that's fine. Or you want to add both.
Which would you like to do for this one?
How about 1.5? We'll compromise. I don't know if I opened that completely. And then we're going to add about a half a bag of the frozen peas and let that cook. And then we will add, you might need to give it a stir.
Half a bag, huh?
Half a bag, or if your children don't like peas, you could saute carrots, onions, you could put just about any spinach. You could hide that in there. Oh, that looks good. You want to give it a stir?
Nice color.
Yeah, it's very colorful. Now, the interesting part, excuse me for stepping in front of you, is we're going to drop the scrambled egg. And you really almost cannot tell. It's not quite boiling again. We're going to give it a minute to boil. And then we'll drop this and stir it in. All right, we have a nice rolling boil here, and it's colorful. We'll drop the egg now, and Michelle, you just give it a whirl just there. That's perfect. We've incorporated the egg, and we'll let that cook for a minute or two. And then, you see the white? It's just cooking up nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and add, the chicken's already cooked. I'm gonna add that.
So you could use a canned chicken, or you could use some leftover chicken for this too?
Anything you had last night for dinner can go in the
Perfect.
ramen. I'm gonna add the tofu, so you'll get a chance to try that.
I'm interested to see how that tastes. I really am.
It tastes good. It has a different texture. I just want to warn you. So that looks almost perfect. We'll let it cook for 1 more minute, and then we'll plate it up, and let's try to eat it with chopsticks.
Oh boy.
All right, Michelle, would you do the honors and plate up our soup or ramen?
Sure, I'd like to get some of the tofu and some of the chicken. I'd like to see how both.
Ooh.
Let's try.
Alrighty. And you know why I broke up the noodles, because otherwise
Yeah,
it's
they'd be too long.
Yes. It looks quite lovely. And then you could add anything on top. Let the children put whatever they want on top. I'll put a few scallions because you know I love the fresh taste. You could even put a hard-boiled egg in this. I'm going to put scallions on if you
Sure.
don't mind. Let's go ahead and have a taste. Wow.
I got it.
That's impressive. I gotta watch this. Thank you so much for joining us, and hope to see you soon.